She is not the victim. She is trying to gaslight and manipulate us. You decided to film somebody in their own home, film that person asleep with their meat out, and then post it on the internet. Was that instruction on the DoorDash order? Because all you were instructed to do was drop off the food at the front door. And now you are claiming you were SA'd. Now this is where it gets more worse. Imagine if the roles were reversed and she was a man, filming a woman in her house with her roast beef out. And what's more sadder is that her claiming SA, making it literally so much more worse for all the other real SA victims. And when you watch the original video, you can see that she is clearly going in for the most bestest angle possible. She wants to make sure that she gets everything on camera. She just reported that to DoorDash. That would have been fine, but no, she posted it online for people to see. She literally got Bluetooth SA'd. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Just put the fries at the door.
So I'm not gonna hold y'all. I actually wasn't gonna make this video because I thought this situation was pretty clear cut, you feel me? I thought it was just A, B, and C. There was no discourse about it. I thought we all came to an agreement on what this was. But like I said in my last video, there's stupid ass niggas on the internet. And a lot of new developments have come out about this story. So I guess I'm gonna talk about this shit. Let's get into it. So if y'all haven't seen this all over your TikTok feeds by now, there's this one DoorDasher that is claiming that she got SA'd while doing her job at DoorDash, you feel me? She went to go drop off an order. The door was open, or some might say half open, and there's a nigga on the couch with his schlong out, bro. just knocked out, just sitting there, just showing it all, you feel me? And she's claiming that she got SA'd because of this. She reports the nigga, DoorDash bans her, and she just starts wilding. And I don't know about y'all experiences with the femmes, you feel me? But as soon as I saw this video, even before I went to the comments, before it really blew up, I saw the first video and I said, oh, this bitch is crazy.
Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my... Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't.
You can see in the eyes that there is something not completely right with this individual. So I said to myself, okay, even if she is capping, there's something about this story that she's not saying, bro. And lo and behold, bro, within like 2 days, niggas was tearing her up for this bullshit story. But then when everybody thought it was over, niggas just out of nowhere started saying, well, actually, hold on. And solely because there was no actual video of her opening the door. That was the big like qualm everybody had with this video. They were saying, why the fuck is she opening the door? And I completely agree. I mean, even if this shit is half open or open, for those who somehow don't know or never use DoorDash or Uber Eats, you get two options as a dasher or a driver. You could either A, meet them at the door, they meet you at the whip, they get their shit and bounce, or you could just leave this shit at the door. There's no third option of looking in the nigga's crib, going like this and recording the nigga while his schlong is out, bro. That's not an option on DoorDash, Uber Eats, none of that, bro. That's just not a thing. You're not supposed to do that. And that's probably why guys got banned by DoorDash. You're just not supposed to do that. That's OD. The nigga's in his crib. You're not supposed to look in the crib. That's not a part of the job. And granted, I understand that if like the door was half open, you feel me, you think the nigga's about to come out or some shit, so you waited. Okay, cool. Nobody told you to record the nigga, and that's where she really fucked up. But yeah, that's the new thing now. Now niggas are saying, well, she didn't really open the door. Why is he just got his meat out? But this is my problem with all of this. Really two things. I've said it multiple times on this channel. You feel me? One, why can't niggas just mind their fucking business? That's the first thing. Because she's saying that she got SA'd and that she was traumatized and it was this whole big thing and that she wants justice, da-da-da. And I'm not saying the nigga's right, because he's in the wrong too, bro. Like, yeah, we could all assume that the nigga was drunk and just knocked the fuck out, you feel me? But you can't knock out with your pants down, bro. That's fucking wild. And leaving the door open, if he did, that's fucking crazy. But my whole thing is that this was such a traumatizing event in your life, bro. And it really spooked you, you feel me? How did you have time to look at the nigga, see what you saw, go like this, record it, and make a whole big deal out of it, bro?
Intent is everything. This guy is asleep on the couch and she recognized he is asleep. An unconscious person can't have intent for anything. And once again, I want to say that she felt safe enough to see what was happening, pull out her phone, record, and walk away without anything else happening. She was wrong because she recorded somebody in the privacy of his own home, butt naked, and then posted it on social media with his address and everything, pretty much doxing him.
The second thing, and the biggest thing that people are saying on the internet, you feel me, is that niggas have to learn what words mean. Feel me? What this driver went through, bro, is just not SA. I'm gonna just keep it a beam, bro. It ain't on no red pill shit or no misogynistic shit. That's just not what that word means. You feel me? It's not like the nigga just sprung back to life and chased a bitch with his pants down. That's not what happened, bro. The nigga was knocked out cold as fuck, bro. You can see it in the second video that she posted. This nigga was damn near dead, bro. The nigga probably didn't even know she was there until like a day later, let alone if he didn't have TikTok or social media. This nigga probably might not ever know. You just think his DoorDash account got banned, bro, and don't know what the fuck going on. But I'm just so sick of people on the internet going through any type of weird situation and just being the victim, bro.
I don't think it's sexual assault. You walk up to the house, he's got his pants down around his ankles, passed out. Maybe he was awake, maybe he really was sleeping on his couch with the door wide open, can't see his mushroom stalk, okay? And you're like, oh, I was assaulted. I would say that that's maybe some kind of harassment at worst. But, you know, when I hear someone say sexual assault, I think of some pretty fucked up shit, like I know people who have been like sexually assaulted, and if this happened to them, they would have rolled their eyes and walked away. Yeah, this is just what we do nowadays, is we get so fucking disproportionate. Everybody wants to intentionally overreact instead of be proportionate. I'm somebody who probably underreacts. I'm an older fella. It's kind of how we learned. But nowadays, people are looking to kind of be a victim. I think that she was like potentially harassed in some way. Even if that guy was drunk, that's still of him to do. And even if it's, what I mean? Like if you get drunk and you crash a car, you're still responsible for that. If you get drunk and you leave your door open with your pants around your ankles, even if you're not doing it on purpose, you're still responsible for that. So worst case scenario, I get that. But like we're taking this and we're running for it. It's my assault story, dude. Relax. It's not. And I feel like you're almost getting traumatized yourself from your interpretation of this like event. This very sensationalized interpretation of this event is gonna like traumatize you. You're like convincing yourself you were like assaulted. And then on top of that, now you have this story that you've convinced yourself is traumatic online, and now everybody is either over affirming you and making you feel really hyped up and too good about yourself and actually validating this, in my opinion, incorrect feeling, or you have people shitting on you, the trauma you've convinced that yourself that you have, and now you're gonna spiral regardless.
I don't really give a fuck if niggas want to call it victim blaming. I don't really care, bro. This is just not what that is. It could be the littlest thing, and people are trying to get bans off it and get their story told, bro. And that's something that a lot of people on the internet are saying about this, bro. There's people that actually go through these things on the daily or in their past, you feel me? And then here comes this bitch that just is on the job and sees a nigga knocked out with his meat out and is now acting like she was on Epstein Island, bro. You just saw a nigga with his dick out. That's all it is. And you could have just turned this into like a funny story time or just a crazy ass event you saw while at work. But no, bro. With this generation, everything has to be rooted in trauma and this and the third. It's just so ass, bro. But maybe I'm tweaking, bro. How do y'all feel about this? Is this a real traumatic event and she deserves hella bans for what she may or may not have experienced while at the job? Because that's the other thing too. Did she open the door or not? That's what I'm really confused about, you feel me? And now it seems like nobody really knows the answer. Some people are saying that in one video she said that she pushed the door open. Some people are saying that she never said that. There's no video of her pushing it open, you feel me? Which is true. There is no video from what it looks like. The only video is with the door straight open, which I find very hard to believe. I think she said that this happened in New York, bro. You telling me a nigga in New York City just left his door open and nobody robbed his shit? Nobody closed his shit? Niggas just watched it open and the nigga got his meat out, bro. Really? I ain't buying that shit, bro. And like I said in the beginning, bro, you can see that there's something quite not right with this individual, bro. But hey, I ain't no therapist. And I wasn't there. And it looks like we'll never know because she has gone radio silent. So yeah, like, comment, sub. The video's fucking over.